Welcome back to New Toon Tuesday. Today we have two builds, a Sentinel and a Brute, both electric based. The Brute is Titan Weapons, Electric Armor. Sentinel is Electric Blast, Electric Armor. So today we'll go over the two different variations for the Sentinel and the Brute. So first we have the Sentinel. This is the melee defense, smashing lethal defense variation, and it's got ball lightning with a chance for knockdown. Energize is 6 slot with Numinas with the proc. The recharge is below. It's perma. Hasten is almost permanent. Accidentally, did not try that. Short circuit is your PBOE. You have knockout blow for that single target hit for things like sappers and things that just need to die real quick. It's got all the rotation powers. You got charge bolt, zapping bolt, and Tesla cage. You have your little pet thing that'll help kill with you, and thunderous blast with your nuke. Super speed is a travel power. You've got power surge, but it's just for like a proc dump. So I don't generally build with these in mind, but it's there for in case you want to use it. I skipped grounded because one, it only works when you're on the ground, which will be mostly on the ground super speed. But the immobilized protection I can get with combat jump, and the knockback protection I can get with the knockback IOs. So the energy and negative and end drain is not super important because I'm already pretty high. It'd be nice, but the whole thing behind min-maxing characters is what's the value of something and is it worth getting it versus something else. So I ended up skipping grounded. I don't need the energy resistance. It only helped with negative, so negative resistance and endurance drain debuff resistance. That's it. That's all I would get out of that power. So I ended up skipping it because I can get what I want out of it from other sources. So this is the smashing lethal melee defense variation. Got good resistance, good hit points, good regen, no endurance problems, so we're good there. Now I will bring up the ranged variation. So this is the ranged variation. It's similar powers, except I got rid of short circuit because we're going full range, and I got Arctic Breath in exchange. And Arctic Breath, although it's 30 degrees, and I generally don't get powers that are very narrow, this has got an 81-foot range. So if you hit from far, it can hit a pretty wide area. So I opted to get that, and this is the full range build. So we got Energize again, 6 slot though for the range defense. With the proc, charge shield's the same. We got about the same powers. Had to change some slots around because some of these sets are better for range defense. Thunderstrike. It worked out pretty well. Getting the range bonus here from the set bonus. So, and then these numbers ended up being pretty good. We're at 45.9% range defense, 45 to energy and negative. So the negative being high here actually helps with the negative resistance down here. Excuse me. So this actually works out pretty well. This was at 46.6, but I changed some stuff around. So the difference between 45.9 and 46.6 isn't big enough of a difference. It's only 0.7. So if you're going to get hit by a debuff, it's going to end up being the same no matter how high your defense is between the two. If you get up to like 50 or 55, then yeah, it's worth it. But here I couldn't get that high. Same travel power, super speed, and the same type of setup, attack chain, except your short circuit, again, is now Arctic Breath. So, and this is the range variation. This is actually the variation that we ended up going with. The person that was asking for the build, and my personal opinion as well. So, this is the electric blast, electric armor Sentinel. Now we will look at the brutes. The brute came out pretty well. Brutes are pretty easy to build. So Titan weapons, electric armor. I went with the. I skipped grounded again because same reasons. And power surge I ended up not getting because I didn't need an extra proc dump choice, so I ended up not taking it. Got to 49.3% smashing lethal defense, 48.4 melee. Resistance is up to 73.2. Obviously energy is capped even without grounded. I skipped defensive sweep because although the melee defense would be nice, I hate the fact that it just gives smashing and not smashing lethal. I think if it gave smashing lethal, it would be really, really good. But I ended up not taking it because there's plenty of other powers to get, and I can get my defenses up high enough for it without it. So I ended up getting taunt. I don't know if the person wanted taunt in particular, but I ended up grabbing it just in case. It is a nice slotting choice because you get smashing lethal defense out of it. But he's got Darkest Night. He can fire off Darkest Night if he wants to be a pure tank. In case there's no help from the team, just depending on what team he joins. You got nice debuff proc chance here. So your rend armor would end up doing 27.5% resist debuff. He's got all the necessary defenses here. He's got double. He's got 5% defense there, 5% here. He's got plenty of attack chain. Crushing blow would be your opener. If you don't have momentum, build momentum. I got down to about 30 seconds. This could have gone down farther if I had another IO, but I couldn't sacrifice anything else that I felt comfortable with, so I just left it with a single recharge. So this will help you to fill in the gaps of not having momentum, so you can fire this off and get right into it. All the necessary powers: Rolling Smash, Cone, Titan Sweep, Arc of Destruction. So pretty strong, and the numbers don't lie, as people say. And this is the Titan Weapons Electric Brute. And this is the only variation that we did because we felt good at it. And that'll be this week's New Toon Tuesday. Again, in the description of the video there will be a link to Google Sheets doc. So if you're interested on having me do a build for you and either give you a second opinion because you already have a build in mind, or if you need a build and you're not, experienced at building one of these, so the link is down there. You can put your criteria in. I have it set up to where you can say what travel power you specifically want. There's even a comment section if you want to add something to what the build is for, things like that. I stream almost every day on Twitch. I work a construction job, so my hours are not designated. So I'm mostly on every day, at least for an hour. If I'm not on for an hour, I'm usually not on. And come over to Twitch and watch me just play the game in general. Ask me any questions. I do builds all the time. I find this fun. I'm a numbers person, but I don't go so far deep into it. But I do understand what you're aiming for. And again, just ask me some questions. In the description as well, these builds will be linked to my Dropbox account, which will have the file itself. so you can actually download the file, and you can have the build on your computer, and you can open it up at any time. So I made sure to have a means of transferring the builds to you easier. So, and that'll be this week. So come join me next week during Monday nights is when I do my builder's corner, so you can watch me live building it, and I will be posting the builds for those characters hopefully the following Tuesday, depending on what my schedule is like. So thank you and good night. I'm AlienMafia. Drop a like, subscribe. I am not used to saying this, but come on by. Thank you.